Hey, welcome back to Learn BC. You're here with Jared, and we've been going through Warehouse Operations 101. We've covered SOP-1, SOP-2. We're now on SOP-3, and this is the putaways. So effectively, we're binning our product. Before we get into this tutorial, we want to run through some of the housekeeping. We run through context and rules for this instruction. So we're trying to explain the standard operating procedure. If we give you context, understand the trigger, the preconditions and the principles, will help you understand why and why to maintain it well. The procedure itself is just steps, step 1 to whatever number it is in the steps, visual cues. We try to explain outcomes, exceptions, what to do when things go wrong, e.g. missing item or errors, and post conditions. So what do we expect? What are we expecting? What is the result from doing it right? So today we're actually talking about binning or a put away. So Business Central refers to it as a warehouse put away. Before we get into this, please like this video, hit the like button, the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share it to your coworkers. Please help us build this channel to become what we really want it to be, something that really helps users in Business Central. And let's now get into this tutorial. All right, we're sitting here and we've got a bunch of putaways on our received area, and the warehouse manager says, hey, go do the putaways. So we pick up the handheld device and we click InsightWorks putaways. And once we're in the putaways, you'll see a list of them. So in our demo system for today, I've got 6 putaways. You can see them, and we're going to go and process those putaways. But here's the trigger. The goods have been received. So that's the trigger. All right, so on the dashboard in the warehouse, you'll see 6 putaways. You'll see that they exist. If there's no putaway, you shouldn't be moving anything. So the goods have been received, the number 1 SOP has been posted, and they need to be placed in the correct storage bin. So it's the completion of our full receiving process. The preconditions is that we've actually received the goods. The correct bin is known in the system, and bin labels on the shelves actually work, which generally once they're there, they don't break. We've got to remember some key principles. Some warehouses run a combined workflow. So if you're receiving is the put away, and this SOP is irrelevant for you. But generally speaking, in intermediate and advanced warehousing where putaways are required, this is your procedure, okay? So if you're being given this video by your manager, it's because it applies to you. So what's the key principle? Scan, move. Okay, don't move something without scanning. The system truth happens first before the physical. And if you can maintain that, you'll always keep an optimal warehouse. Critical decision point before putting stuff away. Is this item for a production or a project or some special order? You need to know that. And the way that you know that, when we do this with special clients, we may have as you're receiving a sticker prints out that's a different color, or you may have the line will change different color on your receipt, or a column is exposed saying a project ID. So we've got all those options depending on the client and what's been implemented for you. The key thing here is in some circumstances, clients will use what's called a license plate or a tote. So as you go to receive, you select license plate, and then you continue doing, as we go do the put away, you select license plate and put away into a tote. And that can help when we're receiving goods that are going into a shelf location, but they're going to end up in manufacturing. For example, a tote is a barcode that goes on, for example, a trolley or a pallet. And it's just another thing that we'll be covering later on in our video series of our SOPs, license plates and totes. But the critical decision point, just be aware, okay? You need to know that sometimes goods just don't belong to stock. All right, let's talk about the procedure. I've received goods. I've got 6 receipts completed. What do we do? So what we do is, number 1, we open the put away activity. So we go in the handheld device, we click putaways from InsightWorks. Step 2, we find the put away document. We can filter to it. It should be a short list. I've only got 6 on mine, so you can see it. So we find it. Once we find the put away, we check all of the items on the lines and check the item destinations, because it should give us our bins of where we're putting it to. And is this for production or for project, this is the point where you'll see if the color changes or if something pops up. It will tell you as part of your configuration. Now you know you've got your couple of lines or 100 lines or whatever it is, and it should tell you your bins. You're going to end up picking some of the receipted items. You pick them up and you start walking them to the correct bin. And so our procedures are down the right hand side. These are the execution steps. So we're going to go, in the put away screen, it says scan the bin, scan the item, enter the quantity, confirm, rinse and repeat. Let's cover that again. Scan the bin, scan the item, what's the quantity, confirm. Once we've done that on all of the lines on the PO, the quantity to put away should drop to 0, and we register that put away. What are some of the things that we need to know? Some exceptions. Exception handling. The bin barcode won't scan. You stop, tell the warehouse manager, quarantine. Okay? You should always elevate to management when something doesn't work as expected. We expect the system to work every time. Number 2, the bin's full. You literally don't have enough space, and for some reason the system didn't stop you, so you may need to ask the warehouse manager where to put it, or you're given the freedom to just scan a bin next to it or another pallet, and you can do split lines, etc. The project bin or no bin, which we talked about, so place in quarantine and ask. And if a document's missing, there's no put away. It's because the receipt wasn't done, so you shouldn't be touching the goods in the receive area. If there's no receipt, you don't pick it up, you don't put it away, it sits there. So the end result, if this is successful, is the bin content's updated, the put away is registered and closed, and the physical item matches the system. It's in sync, it's fully reconciled, which means we can trust what's on the floor is in the system, what's in the system is on the floor. Really super important. Let's now go take a look at Business Central and InsightWorks and how this applies to you. Here we are in InsightWorks, and I can see on my screen, on the warehouse screen, it says there are 6 putaways and they're all unassigned. And if I go into putaways on the device, I can see here that I have 6 putaways. If I click on putaways all, I can see the putaway ID. Now, at the moment, this is actually configured to show the source number on the put away. So if I go into 370 here, I can see 931. So it's showing me the source number on the device, which is the purchase order. You may want to customize your columns by clicking and holding and choosing columns, and you can choose all different documents and fields to use on your WMS. And you can move them around as well, which is pretty cool. All right, so just hit cancel there. I don't want to change that, but I am going to receive this. I'm going to put away this 931. Now, similar to a receipt, the numbers count backwards. If I'm counting on here on the put away in Business Central, I'm counting up. You'll notice that there's only 2 lines on the device, but there's 4 lines here, and that's because we're taking it from the receive bin and we're placing it into A010101. So taking from, placing to. Okay, quite simple. And so if I in the system it's a scan bin and scan the item, it pops up and I would enter my 5. I hit OK, that's what I'm putting away. And in Business Central, this is what the business sees. They see that now you've scanned 5 and 5, and as soon as you've opened it, it's now allocated this put away to Jared. So I can actually look here on the list and I can see this put away was allocated at this date, and if you go into it, it also says the time it was allocated to the warehouse worker who's working it. A setting on InsightWorks allows us that if you don't want allocated putaways, so if I go back in the list and another user looks at this list, they won't see 6 items, they'll only see 5. They see what's currently unallocated or what's allocated to them. And that's why sometimes if you've got 5 to 10 people in a warehouse, they've got different devices, they'll see different things on the list because they're allocated to them. So in this example, I'm going to actually scan the bin. I've got a sheet here, and I've got here, I click the line, scan the bin, and it's saying the bin is selected, so it says it down the bottom corner here, and now it says scan the item. And as I've scanned the item, it pops up in front of me and says, this is the amount for me to receive, just like that. So scanning the bin, scan the item, quantity. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. Let's just post it. And we have completed the put away. And in Business Central, this put away is gonna disappear as I refresh the screen. So we're now gonna go into this next one. This one here is 932. Let's now follow the procedure. We could filter to the document, or we can double click it, and it's saying here, scan the bin, scan bin. I've scanned projects in this time, and I've changed the bin. I could actually, for example, let me just not use that one. I'm going to go back into it, and I'm going to change this bin to A0301. Scan the item, and it says you put 5 away. That's actually supposed to be 7. And then on the next item, it's saying scan the bin. So I'm going to scan another bin, and I scanned now the item, and we put the 5 away, and we've now got all of those items allocated. We just hit post and done, just like that. Back in my putaways, and I'm going to go into a document here on the screen. To put away something in Business Central, it has 2 lines for me to update. So when I'm saying Testo is being put away from this bin to here, I can change the bin to choose a different bin, which is fine. All right, but I still have to click and say I'm putting 5 away and 5 away on the Business Central. So I can register that put away, and it's now done. If I go back on the device and we look at the put away's actually been cleaned up. If I go in here, another way to do it, if I know that that's the correct bin, we've got 5, I've counted 5, I can click auto fill the quantity to handle, and it does that. So this is quite useful. If you've got 50 or 100 items here, you've already checked it, you're qualified that it's right, autofill quantity to handle, all right? Or delete the quantity to handle, and that just clears it for you. So that's pretty useful. And once that's done, register the put away. Just remember in the warehouse to watch your dashboards that should be up on the wall, or your warehouse computers should see this. And we like to make sure our put aways are done the same day. If we've received the goods, we put the goods away same day and keep a clean warehouse operation.